Hi class. Today I'm going to talk about 6.3 continuously compounded interest, Math 110. So we have finished simple interest and compound interest in the
6.3 continuously compound.
In the previous 6.1 and 6.2. So today we're going to talk about continuous compound interest. So the key word in here is a word continuous compound. Right. So it's different with a little bit with the compound interest. And the formula is A going to be equal to P times E RT. Okay, so yeah, E in here is the Euler number, which usually appear in your calculator as an E. I'm not sure if you have TI-83, but let me show you. Okay, here is TI-83. And in TI-83, if you wanna see the number E, you can take a look at the ln over here. See that? There is an E to X with the yellow color here, or when you move to the division here, you see number E only stay alone here. So that's number that is Euler number. So in order to have this number E, you have to click on second and then click on this button, and then you get the E, right? Okay, because this button have like yellow button, like yellow color, so it's will help you to take the yellow things over here, right? So in here I have E, and E, what is that number? If you enter it, it'll show you E equal to 2.718 something. So I gotta just say like E equal to 2.718, right? 718 something. It's like similar with pi. Is a number that's a constant number that that we can use calculator to do it. Okay, so let's move down. Okay, so here is an example. If you deposit 1,000 into an account earning 12% for 10 years, the table show the future value for various compounding periods. Okay, so so this problem is talking about compound interest, right? And there is some option for us to see. So option number one in here, or it say like periods per year is yearly, and that means it's compound one time per year. So in this column, the first column is how many times they compound per year, and that's the reason why I have m equal to 1. Okay. Okay, so let me stop this. Okay. All right. So the second one, the second option, I mean, the first option, using the formula of compound interest, P equal to, oh, sorry, A equal to P times 1 plus R over M times M to the power T, right? Using this formula and apply into it, after 10 years Remember that in here is t equal to 10, and percent in here, the rate in here is 0.12. Okay, so then after 10 years with yearly compounding yearly, you will have 3,105.85 dollar after 10 years. See that? So similarly for semi annually, it would mean 2 times compound one in a year. So apply compound interest formula, you will have 3,207. So look like it's look like the amount is higher after I mean the more compounding the better amount you have after 10 years, right? So similarly for the quarterly, which mean the compounding is 4, and you will have 3,262. Okay, it's also greater than semi-annually. And then for monthly, which mean 12 times compound a year, you're gonna have 3,300, which also greater than quarterly, right? And for the last case in here is which mean daily, and it's compound 365 times a year, and then that give you like 3,319 $46 in 10 years, and that look like the highest value you can have if it's compound like in daily for a year. And then what's the question? Is there any limit to make it to how large the future value can be? Okay, and they say yes, the largest future value for more frequent compounding is 3,320.12. Oh, okay. So so where is that? Where is that in here? Let's take a look at the next page. Okay, so so that means we're gonna have another option that we can make it even higher than daily compound, and it's called continuous compound interest. Okay, and that's time we will use the formula for continuous compound interest is A equal to P times ERT, and in here you know that we don't have M anymore, but we have E as 2.718 something, and T is a number of year, and R is so number of year here is trend, and R in here is 12%, which is 0.12. So apply everything into the formula, you will get 3,320.12, which is the highest amount of money if you get the continuous compound interest. Okay. Now let's move to the next page. Okay, so let's do an example. So we're gonna deposit 12,000 into an account and earn 10% compounded continuously. Okay, so if I talk about continuously, then you have to use this formula, right? In here I have deposit 12,000. That means P equal to 12,000, right? It's initial amount that you have, and then 10%, right? The rate was 10%, which means I have to change it to be decimal place. So then it's 0.1. What else do I have? T, right? They're asking me for 25 years. It means T equal to 25 because T is in years. And then now you can apply into the formula A equal to P times E to power RT. And P is 12,000, right? Time with E to power 0.1 times 25, right? Okay, so if you don't want to mess up, just have like a parenthesis here, right? So now use calculator and do this problem. Okay, so let me share the screen. Okay, so here's my calculator, and okay, and I'm gonna have. If you don't have TI or if you have just like simple calculator, you just gonna do the power first, right? The parenthesis in the power first. You have to multiply 0.1 times 25 first, and then do the e exponent to that. But anyway, because I am having like a TI-83, which is a good one, so I'm gonna just take 12,000 multiplied by E by using second E here, and then to power. But now be careful. The power is have like something. You cannot just put 0.1 times 25. You have to have parenthesis 0.1 times with 25. Okay. So usually people forget the parenthesis in this guy and mess up with that. And then enter. You're gonna have 14,600 146,000. Okay, so 146,000 and point and 189.93 dollar. Okay, so that's going to be the amount of money you will have after 25 years. So let me use the color and circle this, right? Because that should be the answer. Okay, you can try to work on the next problem in here by pause my video and try to do it and compare with me. So in here, I'm gonna finish this by P equal to 650, right? And you deposit this, right? And R equal to 4%, which means 0.04. Don't forget to convert it to be a decimal number. Okay, and then what else? T equal to 11 years, right? Remember that in year. So now you can have A equal to 650 times E to power 0.04 times 11. Okay, don't forget the parentheses. Now use calculator. Yeah, so 650 multiplied by E power parentheses 0.04 times with 11 close parentheses, enter. So now I have 1009. Okay, so 1009.26 cents. That's gonna be the answer. So okay. Okay, so let's move to the next. Okay, now for the comparison, in between compound interest and continuous compound interest, these are different. We have different formula for these two. So let's try a problem to compare. So we deposit 800, right? So let me note that P equal to 800. Also we have a rate as 9%, which means 0.09. And then for 6 years, so T equal to 6. Now we want to have the future value for A is interest compound quarterly. So in here, N, I'm gonna say compound quarterly is mean N equal to 4, right? No, not M, I say M. All right, and then you can just maybe you're gonna have some work first. So R over M will be what? 0.09 divided by 4. What is that equal to? So use the calculator here. So 0.09 and then divided by 4. And then you got 0.0225. Okay, so apply into no, maybe I have no, actually just gonna apply into the formula. We had to apply this formula, right? So A equal to P is 800 times 1 plus our M in here is 0.0225 to power MT, which means M is 4 times with don't forget the parentheses, right? Time with 6. Okay, so now you have use a calculator again. So 800 multiplied with parentheses 1 and then plus second quit plus with 0.02225. Okay, and then close the parenthesis and to the power. You can put 24 or parenthesis 4 times 6, doesn't matter, but I just want to show you that. Okay, so that's gonna give you 1,364 1,364.61 cents. So that's gonna be the amount of money for compound quarterly. Okay, now let's move to B. What if is compound continuously? So you have to use another form. Is A equal to P in here is 800 times E to power R in here is 0.09 times T. So T is 6. Okay. Now you can use a calculator again. Okay. 800 multiply by second E power parentheses 0.09 multiply by 6, and then you have 1372 point, what is that? 80, no, 81 cents. Okay, that should be the amount of money you're gonna have after using compound continuously. So you compare to both of these, you see that continuously is greater than quarterly, right? It's easily to see. Okay. And let's move to the next one. Okay. So next one say finding the present value given future value. Okay, it's very interesting problem in this session because it's applying the the way to solve the exponential equation in here. So please focus on this. Okay, so how much money do you have to invest to have 100,000 in 10 years? Okay, so now you're actually looking for P equal to what, right? And in this problem, we use A equal to P times e to the power RT with R equal to 0.08 and T equal to 10. And we know that in here, we want to have A equal to 100,000, right? And then apply everything into the formula. I know that A equal to, and remember that this is compiled continuously. If I have A equal to P times E RT, right? I know that, I don't know, I know about A is 100,000. I don't know P, so I put P here, and E to power 0.08 times 10, right? So which means is P times E to power 0.8. Okay, so I am now having an equation with the left hand side is 100,000 equal to P times E to 0.8, right? So because I'm looking for P, so I have to divide both hand side by E to power 0.8, right? I divide both hand side by E to power 0.8. So then I will have P equals to 100,000 over E to the power 0.8. And use a calculator, you will get 44,932.90. Okay, and it means that you have to invest 44,932.90 in order to get 100,000 in 10 years, right? So that is about this problem. Let's move that. Okay, so an example. How much money do you have to invest to have 45,200 in 5 years, and the rate is 6%, and it is compound monthly. So in here, M equal to 12. It's 12 times compounded for a year. So what else do I have? I have how much money do I have to invest? So the future amount is 45,200, and T in here is 5 years. So yeah, so I'm gonna write out 45,200 for A, T equal to 5, M equal to 12, R equal to 6%, which means 0.06. Okay, now okay, they want us to find R over M first, so 0.06 over 12. What is that going to be? So use a calculator. Okay. So 0.06 divided by 12, and I'm going to have 0.005. Okay, M times T going to be 12 times 5. It's going to be 60. This one easy one, so Okay, so and A in here, as we know, is 45,200. Okay, so apply into the formula. I'm gonna have okay, so let's write out the formula here. A equal to P times 1 plus R over M MT. And then substituting it, I have A was 45200, and P in here is, what is that P? I don't know. So put P. And then 1 plus R over M is 0.005. 2 power M times T is 60. Okay. So now, easily I would like to have maybe I'm gonna try to simplify this first. All right, so what is that gonna be? So 45,200 equal to P times user calculator. Okay, we have to have penalty 1 and then plus 0.005 to power, power 60. Okay, so now you want to have something. Okay, so it's, I think the best way to do this is I will divide both inside by 1 plus 0.005 to power 60. That's make us more accurate for later on, right? You divide both inside with that, so then the right hand side is cancel 1 plus 0.05 to power 60, but the left hand side should divide it. So now if you use a calculator, so I will use 45,200 divided by parentheses 1 plus 0.005 equivalency and to power 60, and that's gonna be P equal to 33510 33510.02 dollar. So it means what? It means you have to invest. You need to invest 33,510 point 2 cents, right? In 5 years, right? To get 45,200 in 6% compounded monthly. Okay, so that's gonna be the answer. Let's move down. Okay, so another problems in here you can apply on this. I will just give you some hint for this problem, but you can finish them all by yourself. So in here, how much money do you have to invest? So the same, we don't know P, right? We have A is the future amount is 5,100 100, right? And t in here is 12 years, so I have t equal to 12. And what else? The rate is 7.5%. You have to convert it, becomes 0.075. Okay, and then you're gonna have compound quarterly, which mean m had to be equal to 4, right? So 4 times compound. So then you apply everything in here, you're gonna get 0.075 divided by 4 for the r of m, and m and t gonna be 4 times 12, which is gonna be 48 in here. For that one, you're gonna use a calculator to count it. But anyway, I'm gonna skip this problem and let you guys to do it by yourself, because this is gonna be similar with with the previous example. So let's move down here. Okay. Another problem. So in here, it say how much money do you have to invest? So same. It's still gonna find P, right? And the future amount is 140,000, right? And in 15 years, so that means t equal to 15. The rate was 6%, which equal to 0.06. Compounded quarterly, which mean m in here equal to 4. Okay, right? So it say in this problem we use a equal to p times e to the power rt. That actually there is a typo. So there's 2k. If it's compound quarterly, then you don't use this formula, right? But if you want to use this formula, then the quarterly is wrong. So I think in here the question mean that it is compound continuously, because we did some compounded with quarterly and something above already. So it is like it should be compound continuously. Okay, and since it's compound continuously, then you should not have m at all, right? And you will use a equal to p times e to the power rt, and now you apply into it, you will have a equal to p times e to the power rt, and I know a was 140,000, and p I don't know, e to the power rt, so r is 0.06, and t is 15, 15. Okay, so now I will divide both hand side by e to the power 0.06 times 15. Divide both sides. Okay, be careful with your operation here. Okay, and now you will have the left hand side by using calculator. So open this, clear. So I have 414. Okay, divided by, okay, e to power. You can use this e to power x here, that doesn't matter, it's the same thing, but I just using here. Okay, so to power parentheses 0.06 times 15. forward. Then that's gonna be the left hand side. Okay, so right hand side will be cancel these two, and P now become 5, 6, 9, 1, 9, 919.75. So this should be the answer for the initial amount. Okay, and yeah, and they're gonna say you have to invest 56,919.75 for in 15 years, right? To get 140,000. Okay, so so that is for this example. Let's move down, and we're gonna have more comparison. Okay, so you are going to invest some money for 2 years. Okay, Bank A will give you 5% interest for first year, and after 1 year you can reinvest the total amount for the second year at 15% interest. And the Bank B offered to give you 10% interest compound yearly. Okay, so this we want to compare which one is better. All right, so so let's focus on Bank A first. I think in here in this problem we missing some information from the given in Bank A. Do you know where it is? Because it's talk about 5% interest and 15% interest, but it doesn't tell us about what kind of interest here. It is that simple interest? Is that compound interest? And if it is compound interest, what kind of the compound interest in here? So I mean, this problem, I'm pretty sure it should be missing some things. But anyway, let's assume. No, not say assume. I'm gonna say, let's say both interest compound yearly. Okay, for both Bank A and B. So let's compare them, right? So which one is better? So for Bank A, let's say we because compound yearly for both bank, I'm gonna say M will be equal to 1, right? Compound yearly, so one time per year. So in the first year, let's say we have R equal to 0.05, right? So then R over M will be equal to what? 0.05 divided by 1 is equal to 0.05. And then M times T, I say T1, right? In here, first year, T1 will be equal to 1, like 1 year you got only 1, right? So you will get 1 times 1, which is equal to 1. Okay, that's for the first year. So then you're gonna have the first amount, say A1, the future amount after 1 year, is A1, will be equal to P times 1 plus, here's R1 better, R1, right? R1 over M to power M T1. And that will give you if you want to simplify this, I'm gonna have, I don't know, P, what is that gonna be? Just say P here. Okay, and then I have P equal to P time with 1 plus 0.05 to power M times T1, which is 1. Right. So you will have A1 equal to P times 1.05. Right. So that is for the first year. In the second year, so after 1 year, right? So in the second year, right? Now R2, what is the rate? This is the new rate, gonna be 15%, which equal to 0.15, right? And then I will still have R2 over M will still gonna be 0.15 because M is still equal to 1. So so that is for R2 over M. But what about T2? T2 is still remember that it's like after this is in the second year. So that means only one year. It's not T2 is not equal to 2. T2 still equal to 1. Okay, because it's count only 1 year after the first year, right? So so there's still 1, and then you have at M times T2 still equal to 1. Okay. So actually this is exactly simple interest because yearly gonna be like that. Anyway, that's fine. Now, what about the P in here, right? I'm gonna call P2, right? Okay, so here's P1 and P1 here, right? P2, what is that? P2 is initial amount before the next, before the next interest, right? And so this initial amount is actually is amount of A1, which is amount after the first year, right? I mean the amount for the first year. So then P2 gonna be equal to A1, and then we're gonna have I'm gonna have A2, maybe I'm gonna write A over here. Gonna be equal to A2 gonna be equal to P2 times 1 plus 2 over M. Oh my God, I don't have enough space. Okay, let me try to. So A2 gonna be equal to P2 times with actually A in here gonna be the final amount, right? P2 times with 1 plus 2 over M to power MT2. So that's gonna give me P2 is A1. So A1 times 1 plus 2 over M is 0.15 to power 1. And that will give me A1 times with 1.15. Oh, let's just say 1.15 A1. Let me write 15 A1. Okay, so this is let me try to see if you have enough space. Okay, we don't have really have enough space. So I will have to do this and use note. Maybe use what? Okay, so copy this down. Bigger. Okay, maybe I have to use pen together. So sometimes we don't have enough space. So we're gonna have to use this way. All right. So look better. Okay. So now if I have A equal to so let me rewrite the function. A equal to 1.15 A1. Right? And if I want to have the function of equation of A from the original P, from the first initial amount, which is P1 here. P1 is initial amount. So initial is P1. Okay, and then I'm gonna convert. I'm gonna substitute A1 by this guy into here. So I have I'm gonna have 1.15 multiplied with P1 times 1.05. Right? And now I'm gonna have use a calculator and find it. I have second. So 1.15 I multiply with 1.05, and that's gonna give me 1.2075. 1.2075. So P1. So A gonna be equal to 1.2075 P1. So if you invest something like some money, and then after 2 years in bank A, you wanna multiply the initial amount with 1.2075 to get this, right? Okay, so what about bank B? Okay, so let's move down here and talk about bank B. Okay, for bank B, you know that it's offered 10% interest compound yearly. Okay, so compound yearly, I forgot that. You can just compound yearly, it's actually mean that no, but in this case it's different. Okay, good. Compound yearly for this one is different. So bank B, you're gonna have to apply A equal to P times 1 plus R over M to power MT. And remember that R in here, what is that? R here is 0, it's a 10%, I think. 10%, right? So it's 0.1. And T in here is equal to 2 years, right? And what else? M in here is 1 because compound yearly. Okay, so that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna substitute in, have A equal to P in here, actually the initial amount same as the bank A, so I put P1, okay. And then 1 plus R is 0.1 over 1 to power M times T with 1 time with T is 2, okay. And I try to simplify, I'm gonna have P1 time with 1 plus 0.1, so that means 1.1 to power 2. Okay, so 1.1 to power 2, what is that gonna be? Okay, use calculator. One point two power 2. Gonna be 1.21. So A will be equal to 1.21 P1. So compare with bank, this bank B, right? Compared to the bank A, you see that bank B will give you the higher amount after 2 years because if you because the 1.21 in here is higher than 1.2075. So if you multiply with P1, it's going to have the higher amount after 2 years. So I can say bank B is better. And that's going to be the answer for this problem. Okay, so let's come back with the notes. Okay, so answer in here is bank B. And now we're gonna move down to the next page. Okay, so this is the last one. And it's still talk about more comparison. You are going to invest some money for 1 year. Bank A offer to give 6.2% interest compound annually. Okay, again, it's compound annually. And bank B offer to give 6.1% interest compound monthly. So which is better? Okay, so this is very clear, and you can say, okay, let's do for the bank A first, right? For bank A, say let's say initial amount for both. Initial amount that you have is P, okay? I mean just P, right? Let's say bank A, you're gonna have what else? What in here? R equal to 0.062, right? What else? Compound annually, so then M equal to 1. Then you have R over M will be 0.062, and MT is equal to 1. Okay, but I gonna just substitute into, so I have amount after 1 year, okay, say A equal to P times 1 plus R over M to power MT, which equal to P times 1 plus 0.062 to power 1. And then that's going to give you, I'm going to put out here, A equal to 1.062P. That's for bank A. Let's use other color better. All right. So now for bank B, I have R equal to 0.061 and compound monthly. That means M equal to 12. So then R over M will be 0.061 over 12. What is that going to be? Use calculator. I want to have, so 0.061 divided by 12. Enter. Okay. Now we'll have something that I should not round up right now. So I should not use it for right now. Just gonna clean it up. Okay. Because it's not a nice number, so I don't use that for right now. I'm gonna apply into A, into the formula. A equal to P times 1 plus R over M to the power MT. And now I have P times which 1 plus 0.062 1 to power 12 over 12 to power m is 12 times t is 1. Okay, so it is 12. Okay, so now you will have a equal to, if you use a calculator. Okay, so let's use a calculator. You just calculate only this guy. Okay, so P gonna be equal to, oh sorry, P multiplied with, okay, so parentheses 1 plus 0.061 and divided by 12. 1 plus 0.061 divided by 12, right? And then close parentheses and to power 12. Okay, and that's will be, okay, now at this point you can round it, right? You can make an approximate as 1.6, no, sorry, 0.63. 1.063. So is higher than bank A a little bit. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna rewrite as A equal to approximately is equal to 1.063 P. Here is here's bank B. And you can just compare these two rate because P is the same. So you say bank B is better, right? You can see that 1.063 is greater than 1.063 is greater than 1.062. Then you're gonna say, oh, so bank B is better. Okay, that's gonna be the answer for this product. Okay, so I have finished section 6.3, and if you have any question, please get into the live Zoom class, and I'm gonna see you in the next session. Bye.